How was practice today? And
Yeah.
how do you feel like the team is getting used to the new installations and terminology that has happened the past few days?
Everything is a learning adjustment. Come from different teams. And learning terminology, learning the spots. It's always the same action. You started the whole time, but you out there trying to figure it out in real time and quick speeds and real life speed. You got superhumans going at a fast rate and trying to understand it. But I've been playing. It's my ninth year in the league. I understand the play concept, just understanding the terminology and what they want, and I think that's always an adjustment. But once you figure it out, it's always easy.
Is it funny to you that in all these different teams, they all kind of use the same concepts? With you specifically?
Yeah, just different terminology. I think this team, the split actions and the gaggle they run, it's fun to play with. You plenty of options, plenty of reads. Read and react offense, like I said, what I've been preaching about is just hard to guard. And, you get guys that back cuts really well, guys that shoot the ball really well. So they're just going to guys in practice is just a fun thing to do.
How was your familiarity with Chris DeMarco help you come here?
Oh, it's good. Chris, he's been our coach for the past 4 or 5 years in the national team. He's, just being like a voice on and off the court. Even when I was not playing with him in Golden State, I talked to him, watched a couple games, and he's always been that big brother, role, looking out for me, and that's helped me in any way throughout my league career.
But we left something here yesterday. We left some shoes here, and you were still going at it 20, 30, 40, after everyone left.
Yeah.
I guess, what do you feel coming into this season? What do you kind of want to, show off, or what's the drill that you've been working on the most part of your game?
Just working on the stuff that I know I can get shots in his offense, and how I can be more effective, and you want to master that. So when it gets to the game, it'll be second nature, and you don't want to be I got to work on this shot throughout the season. Constantly, obviously, just prepare now, so when later everything will just come natural and normal.
Every day you're here till the end,
Not today though. Today I'm going home early. I need to rest. But just a habit I had for my whole career has always been last guys in the gym. I just love handing the ball, go to the net.
Buddy, for you, as joining this team, being new, how formative has this experience getting to spend extended periods of time with your teammates here at Hawaii?
Oh, it's always fun, just to get to know each other, just sit inside the pool side or just going, walking around Hawaii on the beach side. Just team camaraderie is always fun, and these guys easy to relate to. They welcome him, guys like BP, he's young, but he has a great personality. Steph, of course, Draymond, and you got all the young guys, Reese and Blake. They just their first year in the league. They're trying to know how to go about the NBA lifestyle and stuff like that. But it's fun, man. I think everybody's been welcomed. The coaching staffs are really fun to work with. Easy working, easy going. They make us feel home and make us feel safe. And that's coming to an organization that's all you ask for. Everybody welcome you.
How do you view the little positional battle happening at this point?
Man, it's fun. It's life. It's competitive. We have a job, and this is the best job in the world. It's fun. If you don't want nothing to come easy, I purposely I don't want to come easy. Wherever I'm called to actually do, I'll do it at a high level, and just thank God I get an opportunity to play for this organization.
Do you care about starting or not starting?
No, it actually doesn't want. It doesn't really matter to me. Like I said, just us getting the win, and I think that starting is not the big key. I think finishing games is where it's at in the NBA. But man, we got a lot of good guys here, though. A lot of guys that compete, and they're deserving to start. But Steve's decision, and I'm not worrying about that. It would help it figure out itself.
You haven't played with another shooter to the level of Steph Curry and what he does. But what are you anticipating in terms of your new opportunities with this offense and playing alongside a player like him?
Just being observant and just taking it day by day and seeing how he goes by himself when he's on the court. Like right now, y'all killing my watch time because I like to watch him work out because he's, I think it's a thing of beauty. But just, he's what he does is special. With the ball and not without the ball, he's moving so much. And like I say, if it wasn't with Steph Curry, he probably would have been drafted so high, because of his shooting ability. So I'm just glad to be here to watch him and learn from him each and every day.
Do you have any personal goals this season? All-Star weekends in Chase Center, do you want to show out there?
We'll see where it goes, It's down the road, you can't look forward. But, of course, personal goals is just to get to the playoffs with his team. And you know, like I said, you have Steph Curry, you got Draymond Green. They've been through the fire. They know how to win. They know what it takes to win. You know, and I'm just figuring out how to learn and watch them go about their day.
You said you like watching Steph practice. What's one move you're trying to steal from him?
It's not like you can't steal. He moves different. You know, the great ones they just have it. They just have the natural. You can't just you just watch how they set guys up and how they get low on screens and see how I be effective and help myself with my shot too. You got a high arcing shot. I'm trying. And you know, they keep talking like my shot is so flat. And I said, man, I shoot 40 my whole career, but I'm working on keeping it up high though. Yeah, I might get a higher percentage. Is it?
Thanks, buddy.
You want to get more arc on your shot, even though your career, 40% three-point?
Yeah, well, I get more arc in my shot, shoot a higher percentage. I think that as you get older, you want to get better, you know, and you want to show everybody that, you know, you can't forget how to shoot, you know, and that's, I think, was the really about shooting, that you can always get better. I feel like the percentages differentiation, like from 41 to 39, whatever, 42, 43, whatever it is, but I think you try to get better and prove yourself each and every year, and I just want to get better.
I don't know, for you, it feels like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but it's not broke. But I just realized something this summer, like it goes when I shoot it higher, it goes in much prettier, and you know, and it's a better effect from the net.
It went really well. I think all 3 days have gone really well. High in energy, attention to detail. It's going really well.
In the, I know you guys didn't run fives today, but yesterday you ran fives. What was that like in terms of what positions you were playing, what groups you might have been in?
Yeah, I feel the offense is super interchangeable. So, like, to put labels on the positions we were playing would, you know, I think that'd be wrong. Like, guys played unselfish. Guys showed their versatility from Loon, Draymond, myself, to being able to play different positions. So, yeah, we were all doing a bunch of different things out there.
After competing against these guys for so many years, has anything maybe surprised you just throwing up them now?
Not really. I mean, you know, I've kind of been on great teams and in a situation where we're competing against them, another great team. So, you know how much they pay attention to detail, how hard they go in practice, how they communicate. You know, that's just what really good teams do.
How is the integration of that? Just kind of talked about changing little bits of the offense and terminology we're hearing a ton about. How has that been for you?
Yeah, it's tough. My head is spinning. Like, it's tough. But you know, we're adjusting. That's what we're here for in camp. Like, I feel like younger me would be like, you know, all frantic and panicking, but, you know, I got time to get it down.
Is it really that much more difficult than other training camps you've been in?
No, I don't think so. And it's just, you know, when you go to a new team, it's just a different situation where, you know, you haven't done things in the past like this. So, you know, you're just picking up something new.
Draymond mentioned that you might be playing the five this year and you on the court. So can you speak on your versatility?
Yeah, like I enjoy being on the court, so it's not like a position where, you know, I don't feel comfortable playing this position. I feel I can play all five out there, so wherever I'm at on the court, out there with whomever, it don't really matter to me. We got to figure it out.
What's been the one thing this offseason that you feel like you've been practicing the most, working on the most?
Obviously, my shot. You know, I always work on my total game, but just my shot, being able to knock down the open ones. You know, I'm not a knockdown shooter. That's not what I get paid for, but I got to be able to hit the open ones if I want to stay in the game and get the minutes I want to get. So that's been kind of the focus, improving that. But overall, just working on my game, being in great shape. I love being in the gym, so working on everything.
What's the one drill you think has helped you the most throughout your entire career? Like for young fans, audience, anyone. What's one drill?
Like in terms of my the George Mikan drill, like I still do that faithfully. I've done that since I was 7 years old with my pops. So like Mikan drill, finish, helping you finish, getting it with spins, both hands, getting on top of the square. You know, finishing against bigs. It's simple, but that's one of the best drills ever to me.
Steve has emphasized you guys playing fast this year. What's been the pace like early on in these whole scrimmages?
Yeah. We obviously you got to be in shape to play fast. So, you know, I think these last 3 days, I think day one was a little tough. I'm gonna speak for myself, but I think the last 2 days I kind of picked it up. It's different being in shape and basketball shape. So we flying up the court, we getting back on defense and transition. Just got to get your legs underneath you.
You know, the West has gotten kind of progressively supersized. You know, Chad and Wemby, you know, those young guys, along with Jokic and whatnot. How's this team going to counter that for the long haul for 82 games?
Yeah, the West has been a monster. Like that's not really nothing new. Always had really good bigs in this conference. So, just we gotta figure it out. That's the point of the 82. We come together as a group and figure it out. Obviously led by Coach Kerr, but we're out there on the floor. We got to figure it out ourselves too.
Whistle and everything. It's training camp. Yeah.
How'd it go today?
Good. Yeah. It was a good day 3. Built on the things we worked on the first 2 days. No full court, but we did half court scrimmaging, and really happy with the conditioning. Our guys have all come in good shape, and another good day.
You guys talking about the development they need to do this stage.
Yeah, we're gonna run
More than last year.
Yeah. We have to be better in transition. The last 2 years we've been among the worst teams in the league in transition efficiency. So we're really pinpointing that as an area where we have to do a better job as coaches to make sure we're putting guys in the right spots and emphasizing the right things in transition.
I do remember last year the thought was maybe this, we'll get Chris, like maybe.
Yeah.
It seems like you want to be more efficient this year, but you want to follow.
Exactly. Yeah. With BP, Melton, other guys handling the ball behind Steph. We feel like it makes a lot of sense to play fast, and that we have the personnel to do it. And but the only way it works is if you take care of the ball and you get good shots, and that's what we're really working hard on.
If Andrew's featured more this year, potentially a second option, what does that mean for his role defensively? Would he still assume the primary point of attack responsibility?
Yeah. So we're always going to need Wiggs' size and length on the perimeter defensively, and depending on matchups, he can be on the point guard. He could also be on the high-scoring wing player. But that's the beauty of Wiggs' size and athleticism, is you can put him on a lot of different people.
You named Moses yesterday as a guy who kind of stood out for me. Just what have you seen him through this camp, and then what would he kind of have to do to get more of those opportunities?
Well, I like that he's catching and shooting the ball quickly. He's a good shooter, and I've always felt like his number one pitch. If you're a pitcher, if your number one pitch is your fastball, you got to figure out what your fastball is in the NBA. It should be his three-point shot. And it takes some time, when you're young in the NBA, because of the speed of the game, to understand how to get your shot off, how quickly, how much time you have. Just feels like he's got a much better feel for catch and shoot. He's got the space, let it go, set up your game with that, and then when people respond, then you can attack, after a pump fake, and he's been doing a really good job of that. No, still sick, unfortunately. I'm not worried about Wiggs because he has been here the last couple of weeks and he showed up in great shape. I just feel bad for him because he's really focused on having a great year and he wants to be playing. And unfortunately, his training staff won't let him go because he's still under the weather.
How is Saturday looking for him as far as playing?
Oh, he won't play. With no contact the last 3 days, I'm not going to play Wiggs Saturday yet.
Formulated to playing on minutes and stuff for Saturday?
Not yet. We'll probably figure that out tomorrow as a staff. I don't even know who's going to start yet, but probably everybody will play. First preseason game. I anticipate, assuming everyone's healthy, I anticipate playing all 19 guys.
After a few practices now, what kind of upside do you feel like this group has defensively with the restocks? Point of attack?
Yeah, I think we've improved our defensive versatility and our ability to impact the ball, get deflections, steals. Adding guys like Melton, Kyle Anderson, the improvement of our young guys, Moses, JK, BP, Trace. I think we can be an excellent defensive team, a scrappy defensive team, and we're really impressing upon that.
You've called a lot of winning plays. You've been a part of a lot of winning plays. I was wondering, what play do you wish was called for you more when you were playing?
There aren't any. I just The play was for everybody else, and that was the smart thing to do. Yeah, I would, if I were coaching myself, I would never call a play for me. I'd say just stand on the weak side, and if you get the ball, shoot.
Anthony's defense has been talked a lot about. What about his offense that has stood out so far?
Yeah, it's good. You know, the ball moves when he's out there. He's a combo guard, so he can handle it or play off the ball. He's a catch and shoot guy. The game just flows with him out there, and that's meaningful. You know, we can't get stagnant. The ball can't stick, and what I'm seeing from DeAnthony is he's a connector. The ball will move when he's out there. If he's open, he'll let it fly, and that's what we want.
Can you see him and Jared playing together on the court?
Sure, yeah. Could be a good combination, you know, in the backcourt, putting pressure on the ball, playing passing lanes. They'll both be in the rotation, given how they've looked in the first few days.
Do you know like how deep, or I know it's way too early for like thinking about opening night, but are you looking at the team like you might want to go 11 deep?
Yeah, I'm not going to make that decision until I have to, but it's going to be hard for sure. We got a lot of guys who are worthy of playing.
You said you're not concerned about Wiggins missing time. There's not that many training camp practices, and you are working on a lot of new stuff. Is there a fear at all of him falling behind in terms of all of the new?
That's why he's been here. You know, he's wearing his mask. He's on the sidelines every day. He's watching exactly what we're doing. We're basically doing things that he's very familiar with, but we're putting terminology on it. We're trying to be more purposeful. We're trying to build in some counters to the things that we've already run, and so it's important for him to be here and watch all this stuff, which he's doing. So I'm confident he'll pick up on it.